Oh, now that was the introduction to Veigar. Veigar? The tiny master of evil. But you see, the little Yoda wasn't always evil. He was once a young sorcerer from Bandler City who wanted more than what was there to learn. So he joined the Order of Mages and started studying the stars. Then, the Great Darkened War broke out and Mordekaiser sent his armies out to cleanse the land. While trying to save his city, Mordekaiser saw the potential of Veigar and managed to imprison him to servitude. Well, I guess you kind of see how that turned out. Pity.
I will swallow your soul!
Veigar's passive is phenomenal evil power. He gains a stack of evil whenever he hits a champion with an ability, and 5 stacks upon champion kills. This is what makes Veigar the most powerful sorcerer in Runeterra. Just like the energy bunny, his passive never stops. Veigar's first ability is Baleful Strike. This little guy unleashes a bolt of dark energy in the target direction, dealing magic damage to the first 2 enemies hit. Most people stand behind minions to farm up, thinking they're safe. But if you position yourself just right, you can still hit your opponent. Blam! Veigar's next ability is Dark Matter. He looks towards space, calling forth a mass of dark matter to the target location. After a 1.2 second delay, the dark matter smashes the ground, dealing magic damage to anything in its path. Hitting your opponent is a bit tricky because it is a 1 second delay. That being said, you need to predict where your opponent will be. Here comes the boom! Veigar's third ability is Event Horizon. Veigar forms a cage around a target location. Any enemy champion that tries to pass through it is stunned. Positioning is key to stunning your opponent, allowing you to land your dark matter since it is a 1 second delay. You know, gotta have to happen. On a side note, this is a great ability to keep the enemies away while getting objectives, such as Dragon and Baron. Veigar's ultimate is Prime Mortar Burst. Veigar says, hippity boppity boop, and blasts the target enemy champions with a massive amount of energy, dealing magic damage. This damage is amplified based on the target's missing health. The key is to get your opponent low health before casting this bad boy, and I call this Big Burst. For runes, I would strongly suggest taking Sorcerer Tree for Arcane Comet for the extra damage, since you can easily proc this with your long range Q and W. Transition and Gathering Storm is a must, even though you passively gain AP ability power upon every ability strike. You still need to be a beast on the battlefield by spamming your abilities and becoming the greatest sorcerer in Runeterra. Inspiration Tree for secondary with perfect timing for those close calls, and it also saves you 600 gold for the Hourglass. For summoner spells, take Teleport and Flash. That is a standard pair for Veigar. He needs to be in team fights. Having Teleport allows him to stay in lane and teleport when the fight breaks out. Bearer is an option if you think you need a shield to keep in fights longer.
Even death trembles in my presence!
So I saw Senna and Singe pushing topside. Decided to sneak up on them, catch Senna off guard. I knew she was coming, but sure was taking so long. Ah! It was Singe, so I throw out my cage to trap him inside, hoping to stun him. Popped him a few times with a Q, basic attacks, BLAM! With the ultimate. Sadly, Senna got the last laugh. A typical combo for Veigar is E for the stun, then W because it's a 1 second missile, Q for damage, and finally blast them back to Runeterra with your ultimate, Prime Mortar Burst. Of course, it doesn't always work out as such, so just get them low, ult them, and it's usually just as simple as stealing candy from a baby. For items, start off with the Doran's Ring and 2 health pots for sustainability and mana regen in early phase. Usually you're paired up with another mage or champion that deals attack damage, so Doran's Ring is going to help with those early trades, able to keep you spamming your abilities. Once you back, pick up a lost chapter and begin completing Ludian's Echo, as that will be a core item for Veigar, giving him extra damage on proc and movement speed since he's very immobile. For boots is the easy one. Sorcerer's Shoes is the way to go since he is, well, a sorcerer. Next, go ahead and grab Zanya's Hourglass, Brandian's Death Cap, Banshee Veil, and Void Staff. This is what your finished build should look like. Don't forget to buy control wards or pink wards for your old school fellas who played League back in the day. Keeping a control ward up is crucial to see where the enemy is, and it helps keeping sights on game objectives such as Dragon and Bear. Hey guys, smash the like button if you enjoyed watching this easy guide to Veigar. If you learned something, pound the subscribe button to be the first notified on upcoming League of Legends guides. This is Dapper Dan, out.